Welcome to the Joe Fixes It channel located in Fairmount, Georgia, where I work on my Mark II Volkswagen diesels, my Exmark Metro, and other miscellaneous lawn care equipment. Not to mention the occasional unboxing and review of equipment that I pick up along the way. In today's video, we're going to show you how to remove and replace the rear drive wheel on a 48-inch deck Exmark Metro mower.
Serendipities played a cruel trick on me, taking you so far that I can barely.
The first thing we want to do is jack the rear wheels up with my trusty floor jack.
It's time you go on your way. Don't you fear, just take hope, it'll be our anchor in.
Before we can do anything else, we need to take the tension off of the belt drive belts and remove the channel scrapers for the belt pulleys. I'm going to remove the spring tension on the drive belt with my spring remover tool. This is the spring that holds the tension on the drive belts. I have to pop it over the little hook that it sits on. Okay, we release the tension. We've got the spring off. Now it's time to remove the control levers for the clutch and the brakes. That way I can get enough slack to get the wheel off and slide it around the belt so I don't have to remove the belt completely. So let's go ahead and pull this cotter pin out. Set it where it won't get knocked off and lost. Preferably back on here so it won't get gone. Pull that cotter pin out. Stick it back on the shaft so it won't get lost. We got our belt loose so we can slide our wheel off. What you see here is this is your scraper for your pulleys that have the drive wheel that keeps the junk from collecting on it. Those scrapers are in the way when I pull this wheel off, so I'm going to have to remove this. It's got a nut on the outside and you have one on the inside. So what we're going to do is hold the one on the outside still and take the one on the inside loose. That way I don't have to adjust it when I'm done. See, it comes right off. Nothing to it. Put our nut back on the end so we won't lose it. We've got our channel scrapers off. You want to get a closer look if you haven't ever seen your channel scrapers. I left the nut on the end so I wouldn't lose them. Now that we've got our belt loosened, we've got our scraper off, we've got the spring out of the way. Now it's time to pull the circlip or snap ring and slide the wheel off. Just take your little screwdriver and pry it off. Try not to lose it. Here it is. It has a couple spacers on it. Remember to put those back on. And you should be able just to slide the wheel right off. Pull the belt off out of the way, and you can slide this off as a unit. As you can see, the wheel slides right off. It's not really a big deal. If you want to change a tire or change the wheel, you'll have to take off the brake assembly and the drive belt pulleys in order to get to the rim. I'll cover that in another video. Today, we're just taking the wheel off and putting it back on. You can see we got the scrapers in good position. They're not making contact with the pulleys and they're locked down. That's where we want them to stay. Well, that's how it's done. If you need to change your tire and you want to take it off, that's how you do it. It's not particularly complicated. The whole job takes about 5 or 10 minutes. I really don't see the lawn care professionals out there using the old belt drives much anymore. They're more using the hydro drives and the zero turns, but there are a lot of these Exmark belt drive Metros floating around out there that weekend warriors have picked up, like me. If you found this interesting, if you found this useful, subscribe to the channel, support the channel, leave a comment, leave a request for a video. Until the next time, we will see you in the next video.
And then she kissed my face, yeah. I'm falling. I was all in. Now I'm running.